Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim. I'm going to be doing a reading for you for Mercury going retrograde on the 22nd of March, and I'm using the Lenormand cards and a card from the Romance Oracle deck, and also a clarifier from the Animal Tarot deck, and this is going to see how it's going to affect you for that period of time. Now we have Mercury going retrograde on the 22nd of March until the April the 15th. And this is going to happen 3 times throughout 2018. The next one will be in July, and then the last one will be in November. And what it's telling us is that Mercury is a fast-moving planet in our solar system, and it's going to stop in its orbit and travel backwards. So that's where we get the name retrograde for Mercury. It's going to affect everybody, so all the star signs are going to be affected. And it's going to affect our travel arrangements, our technology, our communication and connectivity. And because it's moving very quick, it's going to make you feel like you're out of control. So we need to be prepared for this. Now, if you're into computers, make sure you back up all your data, and also on your phones, save all your contacts. And any electronic devices like microwaves, TVs and all that type of stuff are going to have problems with that because they reside under the Mercury retrograde. So maybe things are going to become out of whack. So don't take any risks around this 3-week period. Also with communication, make sure that you communicate clearly. If you've got important conversations you need to have with somebody in business or personal, make sure you plan them out before you actually go ahead and talk to that person. If you've got any letters or emails that you need to send, make sure that you thoroughly check it and, dot all the I's and cross all the T's, that type of thing. Make sure everything's legit in that letter, because things can go astray or be misread with the communication problems that it creates. And also if you're making travel plans, to go overseas or on a holiday, make sure that all the arrangements are in order, because you could come across some obstacles and glitches throughout your travels. This is a time that you need to avoid new contracts. So if you can, try to do this after the retrograde period. Maybe just go over all the old ones and review them or renew them if you haven't had this contract for a while. But if they were not fitting in with your regime, whatever, you need to release that old contract and let it go, because Mercury is allowing us to go back over the old ground to see what isn't working for us anymore. It slows things down in that process, but it's about cutting ties with what no longer serves you, and probably strengthening ties that do, so going over old contracts that you can renew and strengthen again if it's been a long period of time. So this could be around this period of time where people say things to upset you, but I wouldn't take it personally. It is about miscommunication and being swept up in the retrograde period. You've got to give the person the benefit of the doubt. So they probably don't mean what they say, but you have to learn to forgive. If it hurt you, don't hold on to the resentments or the grudges, because it's a time to cut karmic cords and free yourself. You don't want to take unwanted emotions into the next 9 years because of other people or situations that arise. Also around the Mercury retrograde period, this is the time of organising a reunion with maybe old school friends, or maybe it's an old flame that's coming back into your life, or friends that you've forgotten about and they may pop up unexpectedly. You may run into them in public, that type of thing. You haven't seen them for years and get the opportunity to rekindle the connection. Maybe you've got some unfinished business with this person and you need to complete that as a karmic debt. If it's in a good way, then you'll rekindle that connection. If it's toxic, then you need to cut the ties with that person. So you can also expect delays and all your plans being changed around this time. because Mercury has a sneaky way of leading us astray. So it's about going with the flow. Don't get caught up in the craziness and try to pick up all the pieces or everything that's going wrong around you, because you're going to miss out on the magic of the retrograde period. Now, you are bringing the energies of the ship from the Lenormand deck into the reading, and this is about travel. It's also about business and commerce, or something you've been longing for. But I strongly feel it's to do with a relationship. So you're longing for love. Maybe you're taking a trip with the sun underneath this, and this is about going on a holiday somewhere sunny and somewhere successful for you. You've got the energies of the clouds next to the ships, and this is about you heading into torrential rain possibly. The weather's not going to be good for you around this period of time, and you are travelling to see a love, because I've got the heart here, Virgo. So you know, it could be someone in a foreign place or outside of your zip code, but there's some confusion or bad weather around this, and it will get better with the sun. So it'll only last like the clouds. It's only temporary, and it will disperse. Now underneath, I'll go here first. We have the past life relationship here, that you've known this person before in your past life, and you are travelling to see someone that you love or have fond thoughts of, with the heart here. And I do see this relationship being successful. It is at a distance with the ship, and there's also maybe it's telling you around this time just to be careful of an illness, maybe that you pick up during this storm that is coming. Or this could be telling you that an ending has come and of a situation, and you're going to move into a new one, meet a new person. Maybe this is the person from your past life but it's a new person in a new situation. If it is to do with an illness, maybe you've picked this up in the environment that you've been in, or maybe it's telling you that there's an ending to a situation or a person. Maybe you're going to go to a funeral or something like that, with the coffin in the garden here, but I'm feeling more strongly towards an ending of a situation. And I have pulled the card from the Animal Tarot deck. It is the Eight of Summer. It is the kangaroo. So maybe this person you're seeing lives in Australia, in my country, with the kangaroos here, and maybe it's saying lately you've been feeling like there's more to life than what you're living, because this is where the confusion's coming in with the clouds. It's also telling you it's time to move on. So with the rider here, if you can see that, the rider, this is about moving forward as well. And it may be that you're moving from a situation that isn't good for you. So you're being drawn to what's going to make you happy. And either way, you're in control of this, Virgo. I do feel strongly it could be the country of Australia, definitely. Maybe you're travelling from England to Oz, and you're going to have the love of your life as you've known each other before. So I hope this has helped in some way for the Mercury retrograde period. But you're definitely going to be travelling to a love. It's going to be successful. You are going to a place where it's hot, and maybe you're going to come into torrential storms on the way here. You may be travelling by boat, but there's definitely an ending of a situation. So you decided to leave your past behind and move into a new area of your life. Okay, Virgo. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.